Hi, everyone, and thanks for being here. It's Thursday. It's the 15th day of September. It's also the halfway mark of the month already. Just a little food for thought, yeah. While fall is, of course, have you noticed the leaves already changing? They are. And we have some more beautiful weather, but not so much of a fall feel. We actually have a 90-degree day in our forecast before it starts to fall off thereafter. We'll get to that in a few seconds. On tonight's program, cash given away today, right now, on the program, $500 after the DAV has to come in and do their drawing right here on camera. Glad to do so. Any other organizations having their drawings for the Community Day fundraising efforts they are doing, feel free to give us a call or drop in. We'll be glad to do that for you as well. We'll have that drawing in just a few seconds, and we'll also have a house fire that completely destroyed a Mcguffolk County home early this morning. A man and his dog, however, did escape, due largely, we are told, to the dog's assistance. We have that. I have the governor's update from today, his Team Kentucky update that will lead over into a brief discussion on gas prices. Been there, done that, but we'll do it again. And some other things to discuss for the rest of the half hour. Again, thank you for being a part of it. Let's go right now to the governor's Team Kentucky update today. He started off with an economic development update. Some good news there. 4 economic projects, some 400 full-time jobs as a result, and about $200 million being invested, said the governor, in various portions of Kentucky. I think Nelson County was one. Renfro Supply Company was another project. Whitley County seeing another one. And as well, the Chemical and Industrial Engineering Company as well going or expanding in Louisville, if I'm not mistaken. With that as well, however, he went on to other topics, that being the Eastern Kentucky flood update, first of all. As he mentioned on yesterday, in another update, 40 fatalities now. This was also the result, as we knew yesterday, but only in part, of someone who died during flood cleanup efforts, the second such death, in addition to the teenager, of course, who died in the early onset of the flood cleanup. But this 40th death was actually said to be now 46-year-old Glendale Hall of Virgie. He, as I understand, fell from a damaged bridge and died as a result. Some other flood-related data. Over 170,000 tons of debris have been removed from those counties, which were so devastated. The governor says as well that almost $66 million in grants have been approved by FEMA under the Individuals and Households Program for 7,348 households in eastern Kentucky. Right now, about 371 people are still living in 132 travel trailers in 7 different state parks. There are also almost 250 other travel trailers which are available to be used for the exact same purpose. To date, the Team East Kentucky Flood Relief Fund has raised over $9.6 million from 37,060 donors and counting. The governor then spoke of some other economic news, some good news, he said, for most everyone, still for us, just we're in that same position we're always in. Speaking of gas prices, which have fallen across the Commonwealth.
Gas prices have dropped once again. In fact, I saw something in Frankfurt this morning. If we've got it, gas is under $3. Obviously, gas had gotten up to a record high of $4.79 at one point. This is with a national average of $5. This is the first time in a while I have seen gas under $3. That is a huge relief. And according to AAA, if we can go back, the average gas price across Kentucky is now down to $3.31. I believe it's been dropping for about 100 plus days. But our average price is nearly 40 cents below the national average of $3.69.8. And throughout these difficult inflationary months, we have always been below and significantly below the national average. The average right now in Hopkinsville is $3.19, in Bowling Green $3.31, in Covington $3.38. I know that those prices are still challenging, but they're moving the right way.
The governor is correct. They are moving the right way, but they're moving the right way farther and faster for a lot of Kentuckians. And we, here in Mcguffolk County, and several other eastern Kentucky counties are not among them. You notice the map that the governor was using there just a few moments ago as an illustrator. That is from AAA. That does show gas prices. It does show the national average at $3.69 a gallon. Kentucky's average at $3.31 a gallon. There's Perry County at $3.60. Check this out as we look at Knott, $3.57. You've got Floyd, $3.51. Martin, $3.49. Lawrence, $3.58. Johnson, $3.54. Mcguffolk at $3.75. Breath at $3.67. Owsley, $3.49. There you see Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Elliott, Boyd. Okay, now take a look at all these red counties on the map for Kentucky. They're almost all in eastern Kentucky, and the 5 very highest counties in the state of Kentucky are actually Rowan. If you've been to Rowan lately, and I have, they're right where we are, $3.76 a gallon. Mcguffolk County, $3.75 a gallon at number 2. Menifee, $3.74. Elliott County, $3.69. And Morgan at $3.68. 5 highest in the state of Kentucky, all right there in one little grouping. While none of the even other red counties are really anywhere in the same boat with us. All of them in the 350s or 340s. Well, however, we, as we often and always are among a very small handful of Kentucky counties which are paying the most for gasoline more than any other place in Kentucky. As I said a few moments ago, a structure fire early this morning here in Mcguffolk County. I believe it was just after 4 a.m. the call came in to authorities. I actually was awakened by the tones and misunderstood it to be a vacant or uninhabited structure, and I was completely wrong about that. I learned later on in the morning that indeed a Mcguffolk County man was at home, was asleep, and according to Fire Chief Allison Howard with the Bloomington Fire Department, was awakened by his dog, which more than likely saved his life. This was the scene down on Lick Creek just around a little bit before 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'd gone down to see the scene for myself. I hoped maybe to find Mr. Matthew Helton there and hear his accounts and how, as he told Allison Howard, chief of the Bloomington Fire Department, that his furry friend more than likely saved his life, possibly at a later time. But according to Howard, who I spoke with just a few seconds ago on the phone, the brick home lived in by Mr. Matthew Helton was engulfed in flames upon arrival of the fire department. The Sagersville Fire Department also assisting, says Howard, who says that the fire appeared to have started in the attic space in the structure, which actually had a metal roof on top of a shingle roof, he says, making it unsafe for entrance. He says that his department, with the backup from the other, fought the blaze for about 3 hours to no avail. And statements from Mr. Helton indicated that his dog had woke him up. At that time, he went across the road to his other family's home, and that's when they called the fire department. No injuries were reported to Mr. Helton. His dog was okay as well as those who responded to the fire, which is still yet to be determined as of its official cause at this time. I'll have some calendar announcements. Still a lot happening this weekend. I might even add to it, I think, as well, and more on flu shots and COVID vaccines as well. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Stop in at Prohibition today. We have hot coffee, iced coffees, frappuccinos. If you're not a fan of coffee, we have non-coffee beverages like Freshies or Red Bull Kickers. Stop in today for a pup cup, whipped cream and dog treats designed specifically for your pup to make their tails wag. Try our delicious donuts from Gracefully Made Donuts, cheesecake and brownies from our local cheesecake lady, and an assortment of other delicious pastries from Rutabaker's Bakery in Moorhead. Stop in or drive through. We're open till 8 p.m. every day, located on the Parkway next to Appalachian Smoke.
Just as quick as one arrives, it feels like the next is already about to begin. And Conley Tire doesn't want you to start any of the driving seasons unprepared. Be safe and sound and get there.
with the best offers on the best tires by the best manufacturers. All with service you've grown to trust. Go to ConleyTire.net or stop by in Staffordsville to find out more. Or give them a call at 297-2424.
Car wrecks, truck wreck, disability, workers' comp, slip and fall,
wrongful death.
your case matters to you.
Your case matters to us. Contact McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
It was true last week, true this week, it'll be true next week. There's always new arrivals, and now they're for fall at the seasonal shop. They've got new fall shorts and more coming in soon, but they're already fully stocked on cello jeans and cutoffs, and they're now carrying Hornet football, hats, tees, and sweatshirts just in time for the season, and all proceeds go to the Mcguffolk County Quarterback Club, plus new Ridge and Holler designs, some that need no explanation, and a complete new line of fall baby clothes. And remember, they have baby and wedding registry. They also have a new line by Capri Blue where fashion meets fragrance. Amazingly pleasing scents across a line of candles, diffusers, soaps, lotions, and perfumes for home, car, and the bath. And do yourself a favor and don't even think about looking anywhere else for fall decorations inside and out before you stop by Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop.
Another season is just around the corner, and it's not that of autumn. We've not really focused too much, I should say, just not as much as usual, on the flu season for the past couple of years. It's kind of taken a back seat to COVID, but it's serious, it's deadly, kills tens of thousands of Americans every year. And flu shots are just as important as ever, maybe even more so. There can be an argument, I think, to a lot of immune systems which have been so protected from trying to get COVID that, well, we're kind of a little more susceptible to a lot of other things that we normally might be able to fight off. Just some personal thoughts there and observations. Nevertheless, flu shots available at the Mcguffolk County Health Department starting now this coming week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 8 until 3. Fridays, 8 until noon. And, of course, this is for adults, and this is if you have Medicaid, Medicare, Anthem Kentucky Employee Health Insurance, United Healthcare, please call and ask regarding other insurances. They say the flu vaccine protects against 4 different flu strains, and the health department also has a high-dose flu vaccine if you're a little older and over 65, which provides a better protection for that age group. It takes up to 2 weeks to protect you, so get yours today. I confirmed again today through our Director of Public Health, Pete Shepard, that the health department will have that new bivalent vaccine, Moderna, for the variants, if you will, subvariants, on the 27th. However, they are state-funded, federal-funded pharmacies and the like are already seeing those. And in fact, the ARH clinic here in Sayersville has them. I'm only assuming that Walgreens, Hope, as well Medical Center, where they are part of a federally funded program, may already have those or will not have those soon. We will verify that tomorrow. But I just confirmed that that is the situation with the health department as of today, that others are starting to see them, and they're going into arms of Americans right now. Couple of things to talk about before we go to our calendar real quickly, and we're going to draw for some cash in just a second. 2 big nights of music at the Alley on Main in Paintsville this weekend, tomorrow actually as well. The Animal Alliance of East Kentucky does a lot of things, and one of their main focuses is spay and neutering pets. And for individuals who have income status that makes it hard for them to be able to afford to do so, well, they help pay for that, greatly help pay for that, and that's what they're raising funds for. And tomorrow night they're doing it with music. Beck and the Starlight Review, Troy Carlos and band, Chelsea Nolan, and Zoe Howard and Yellow Line will be there tomorrow night starting at 7. And then Saturday you've got Sean Whiting, Donnie Bowling, Brett Higgins, and Nick Taylor come one or both days, and it is a great opportunity, and they hope to see you there. $10 to get in per evening. And then, of course, a little later on, Alley Fest, coming up. Noah Thompson, Crystal Gale, John Michael Montgomery. I'm not sure, he just had that bus crash and broke some ribs and some other injuries. I'm not for sure if he's still on the ticket or not, but it's not until the 29th of this month, so we'll see. But nevertheless, a big number of entertainers, of course, over at the Alley on Main and at Alley Fest coming up soon, starting tomorrow night.
We'll give away some cash in just a few seconds. Right now, let's give away what's coming up on tonight's McGuffin Farm Bureau calendar. Don't forget, free entertainment from Kentucky True Grass, free food from Jack's Barbecue, a lot of fun activities for the kids, and a lot of cool things for the adults as well. The Extension Office Agriculture Field Day is this Saturday, 1 to 6 at A&J Farms over on Bear Branch off of Route 30. Fun for the whole family. A memorial dinner honoring David Howard is actually going to be this Friday. This is tomorrow from 4:30 till 8:30. Dining or takeout from the Middle Fork Fire Department. A soup bean dinner, $7 without a drink, $8 with, to help raise some funds, I think, for funeral costs for their neighbor who died in a house fire just days ago, as we reported. A big horse show this weekend, brought to you by the Mcguffolk County Lady Hornets, who are sponsoring and hoping you'll come and help support them in this fundraiser. 30 classes. Gates open at 5:30 on Saturday. Show starts at 7:30. The horse park, as I've been bragging on here as of late, is really, really nice. And this is a great evening to go take in a great show. A lot of classes. Pick one, sponsor one, be there, be a part of the show, or just take it all in. Class of 92 of the Mcguffolk County High School getting together to reconnect 11 till 2 Saturday in the Ramey Park. Also Saturday, the 2022 annual Hog Roast Soup Bean Dinner and Auction. The North Mcguffolk Volunteer Fire Department getting together at noon for dinner. The auction at 2. Live entertainment as well starts at noon for their big annual event, and a beautiful Saturday for it. The Mcguffolk County High School class of 82 is celebrating 40 years at the Stonecrest Clubhouse this Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. Call classmate Josie Bailey, 422-3140, if you're planning on attending, if you haven't called her already. Kind of good to have a head count for these types of things, right? Not this weekend, but next, the Big Half Mountain Baptist Church is having their homecoming service Sunday the 25th at 10:30 at the Battlefield Park. They hope to see you there. And the Sayersville High School class of 75 getting together Saturday, October the 8th, 7 to 11 at the Ramada Inn in Paintsville. Call now, though. Classmates Diane Conley, Stacy Robinette. Find them on social media. Let them know that you're interested in coming if you can. And let me know if you ever have an announcement that you want here on our calendar. Doesn't cost anything. Birthdays and anniversaries, we love them, and they don't cost anything either. And we, of course, print birth announcements, anniversaries, and birthdays in the Sayersville Independent as well. Those are free too, but please send those to Heather at SayersvilleIndependent.com. I do have one funeral service announcement this evening. We've learned that 73-year-old Ruth Ann Howard of Sayersville passed away Tuesday at the Riverview Healthcare Center in Prestonsburg. The daughter of the late Arden Howard and the late Elva Mann Howard, she was preceded in death by an infant son, Wesley Ryan, and is survived by her husband, Lawrence Gray, son Anthony Howard, 5 sisters, Judy Dean, Kathy Howard, Karen Arnott, Jenny Howard, and Narda Howard, and brothers Charles and Johnny Howard, 2 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Arrangements to be announced at a later time. What we have here is our famous chicken sandwich at your Sayersville Lee's, which is also Saturday's special. You can get a chicken sandwich, wedges, and a drink for just $6. Friday's special is a liver or gizzard dinner with 2 homemade sides and a biscuit for just $5.79 plus tax. Let's recap. Chicken sandwich, Saturday special, or get it any day of the week. Fridays, livers or gizzards at your Sayersville Lee's famous recipe. Banking from home or on the go has never been easier and will forever be an important and necessary part of life. And Sayersville National has been and will always be at the forefront of meeting and exceeding your financial needs and giving you the safest and most worry-free online and mobile banking so you can worry about the important things, like what's for dinner. They're there when you need them at the main and branch locations of the Sayersville National Bank. Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
At Golden Law Office, our attorneys previously represented the nation's largest insurance and trucking companies, handling cases involving serious personal injury and death. We know their strategies, how they will defend the case, and what factors drive large settlements. The attorneys at Golden Law Office can use this inside knowledge to ensure your case is handled effectively and aggressively. Hiring Golden Law Office provides you with a strategic advantage. Call Golden Law Office today.
The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Sagersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy. The convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service. And the fact that you can walk in, order to go, or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more makes it more than your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Sagersville, Frazier's Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that.
My friend Lloyd Sager of the DAV called the other day and wanted to know if we would be interested in videotaping and showing the drawing as it happened in real time just a little bit ago here in the studio for, of course, the cash and gift card prizes they've been taking chances on to raise money for the Community Day event, which is, of course, an online and not in-person thing this year, but it doesn't matter. We still need to help those nonprofits, and the time to do so, I guess, is just about gone. But nevertheless, they came in today. I have Deanna, I have Dee, and I have Lloyd, and between the three of them, they pulled 3 tickets. These 3 tickets from a pretty full box.
We represent the chapter DAV 15 here in Sagersville, and we're a nonprofit, so everything that we depend on is the public. We go back out, we help veterans' wives, veterans' children, the community. Everything that we do is in our community, it stays in our community. With the funerals we do, a lot of people don't know that it costs $800 to put a uniform on for each individual that does the funerals here in the community, and we have to pay for that, our chapter does. If you became a DAV member, it costs you $300 out of your pocket to join the DAV unless you're 80 years old. And we do need members. We would love to have some more new members. We want to thank the Sagerville Independent, the New Generation Church for popping the popcorn that we sold and donated to us, and everybody that bought a ticket for this drawing. We want to thank each and every one and for supporting the DAV and our community. So with nothing else further, we're going to draw a ticket. The first prize is a $100 gas gift card. All and right. We've shook these up good.
That's not the first prize, that's just the first ticket.
This is the first ticket. You draw one ticket, Deanna. Just one ticket only.
Just one.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, can you read that?
Oh, Lord, no.
It's King. Rick King.
Okay. This ticket will be drawn for a $100 gift card for gasoline or $100 cash.
$100. Ooh.
With the last of the big spenders. What's that say?
D-A-N-A, Dana Howard.
Yep.
Dana Howard. I think that one we recognize, maybe.
Over in Dixie. Congratulations, Dana. This ticket is for the grand prize of $300 cash. Good luck, everybody. And the winner is Sue Shepard.
Sue Shepard, congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
And congratulations to Sue, to Dana, to Rick. Congratulations to you all, and thank you for the honor to our DAV.
And any other organizations you got drawings you want to stop by, put them on TV, glad to do it. Love to have you in the house. Love having a forecast like this to go out on. It's spoiling me just a bit. I mean, short, it's sweet, it's beautiful, and everyone's enjoying it. It's going to get a bit warmer still, and in fact, we're going to hit, I think, the 90-degree mark before the end of your 7-day.
I gotta say, there is the tiniest of little blips that have popped up on the radar, so to speak. It's a little bit of a pun, and not. And I'll get to that in a few seconds, and I almost not even put it on there. But, I'm not going to lie or make up the forecast. But You'll see. 53 tonight, clear skies. I mean, these are some really nice, comfortable, and a little bit even chilly mornings, evenings and mornings out there. Tonight and tomorrow will be the last one of what we've had in the low 50s, and then we're getting close to the 60-degree mark for several days on end. For your Friday, a beautiful, dare I say picture perfect, 84. Fog in the morning, sunshine all day long, clear, calm, beautiful. Mid-50s tomorrow night under mostly clear skies. Saturday, 84. Remember the Hornets, of course, at home this Friday night. I think one of the last 2 home games for the season. Saturday, 84, 59. Fog in the morning, otherwise sunny, clear skies, start to finish. Just beautiful. And if you like it, you're going to love it even more. Sunday, 86, 58. Your high, your low, sunny, clear skies. Again, start to finish. That is a beautiful run of some beautiful weather that's going to continue to climb temperature-wise to where we might actually, and I think we will, see 90 next week. Starting off Monday, still in the mid to upper 80s, 86, 62, sunny. There's that little blip I was talking about. The National Weather Service kind of says maybe a 20% chance of showers Monday evening for like a very brief window, and that's it. I'll pass it right along to you. Don't argue with them that much around here. So with that said, that's it. Other than that, we're just beautiful and getting warmer still. Tuesday, 87, mostly sunny, clear skies. There's the peak. We'll hit it Wednesday at 90 degrees, 61 for nighttime lows, sunny and clear, no mention of anything else. And then it's back down to the upper 80s to the tune of 87 on your Thursday. Still low 60s at night and in the mornings, and mostly clear skies. That's it. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your Thursday. We'll wrap up programming tomorrow night with the last edition for this week of Your News Today.